Hey, so I got a good deal on this fast cap. Trying to get the metric, and I got the imperial in there too. How do I know if it's dead nuts accurate? I got a lot of play down here.
It's not.
How do you tell? Did you put a pencil mark there?
This is a great question. We've been getting a lot of questions on SedgeTool about how do I calibrate a tape measure. Well, there's a little tip I'll give you that works for me. And you just have to have, see this little tab right here? That has to be steel. I've had this before. This is a plastic one. What I'm going to show you doesn't work, okay? What you need to create first is what I call a benchmark. And when I put it down here, you see that little mark right there?
Yep.
So earlier, Chris asked me, how do you do that? How do you know that's exactly 300 millimeters? It's pretty simple. I trust a good folding ruler to set my benchmark. So what I'll do is I'll come in here and I'll bring it right over here. I'll use, what's this?
Your feeler gauge.
Feeler gauge, just to make sure, and you see how that's at 300. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna reach in here, and every time I'm checking tapes, I go over to this mark, okay? Because I've created it and I've put it into the top of the bench with what? A marking knife. So there's no variation, it doesn't get erased. And the other day when I was setting up for this, I started testing all my tapes. Come in here, Chris, so you can see this. Look, that's exactly 300. What I'll do every once in a while, I'll grab the tape, of course, out of my pouch, and I'll check it because I know it's dead on. So what was kind of funny is when we were setting up for this video, you said, oh yeah, this is right on. And it's not, so let's look at it. All right. And Chris, get in here so we can see this. Okay. So, okay, it's about $2.99. Now, for somebody, that might be okay, but not for me. And you got to make sure it's at a right angle, so you'll see that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to take it out here, and I get a good pair of lineman's pliers. You don't want a fine needle nose. And so which way do I got to bend this?
I'd say probably towards the tape.
So
trial and error, baby.
But you can't. You just got to take your time. And I'm going to tell you right now, that for me is right on. Okay, so make sure when you buy a tape, I tell everybody, I always look at them for steel tapes. These were given to me early on. These were accurate when I was using them from the manufacturer. By the way, they're no longer in business. So just check, and that's how it's easy. So, you know, I'm grabbing a tape. I'm checking, that's dead on 300 there with this tape. Okay, I have a similar one here, okay, where it is 300 as well. Okay, so they just calibrate your tapes. Whether you're bringing it in, and it's all trial and error. So there you go.